Looks like we've got the trolls coming on. Just setting up, guys. Alrighty. I think I'm ready. Welcome to the live, guys. I'm just setting up, but we're in Wellington at the protest. Going to show you guys around. Thanks for joining me. It's a beautiful day here. It's, I think it's Tuesday. I think it's the 22nd for those international viewers. Tuesday afternoon, just after 2 p.m. This is the anti-mandate protest that's happening at Parliament. That's Parliament building there. And the people have come here and occupied Parliament grounds. Alright, I'll show you around. If you're interested in watching the live today, I'm going to go for a few hours. Also, follow me if you want to see this over the next few weeks. I'll be doing this. Let me just check my volume, actually. Alrighty. So, yeah, tap the screen if you would. Yeah, or tap the screen if you could, please. We'll get a few more people in here. And yeah, follow me if you want to see this. I'm going to stay here and try and catch all the action. There was a big drama this morning. The cops came in. I just need to find somebody to get updated on that because I came in late. I'm living off site, so I might miss some of the action that happens early in the morning. So I'm sort of coming in late some days. But I'll try and get some. I'll try and get updated on what happened this morning. Sounds like a couple of hundred cops came in and did something. But I don't want to say until I find out exactly what happened.
Gave them a reason to stand up for something.
So I'll let you know as soon as I know. There's a bit of confrontation this morning. This is the front line here. There's a bit of wind here today, so hopefully that doesn't. Hopefully you guys don't, get a bad feed because of the wind. It's beautiful, blue sky, sun's out, but it's just a bit windy.
Old government will be converted. We are the new government, and that cannot be stopped. The American Revolution, it took 20% of the patriots to beat the English. They only had 20%. Bring the middle 40% with us with clear information, people. Use information as your friend. I challenge the police officers. Every day they took a wonderful oath to protect and serve the people of this country. And when they took that oath, they felt proud. And they dreamed of being upheld and adored by the public that they've served and protected. That is what you did your honours for, what you did your oath for. You are not the elite police, you are the New Zealand police. We want you to protect and serve us, and we want you safe and healthy. It took one police officer to say no to an order on the East Berlin Wall, and it fell within hours. The police officer said no, and history was made. He said no, and the politicians got in a plane and flew out within an hour. You are integrity, healthy, strong people. You've made a decision to serve your people. We are your people. We are the people. You are the people.
Thanks for joining the live today guys. I'm in New Zealand's Parliament grounds, where the people have done full occupation and taken over here. It's a bit windy today. I'm just going to do a few laps, show you guys around. Oh, thanks, brother. Here's the front line here. Yeah, that wind's going to be annoying today. There's a few tents that are struggling. Some people have just put their tents down temporarily. So this is Parliament building here in New Zealand, and yeah, there's incredible scenes here. Really, the whole place has been taken over by the people. I'll come down here. All the streets surrounding have been gridlocked and occupied as well. Oh, and there's some of the police there. There's a lot of police presence, obviously. They brought a lot of cops into the city for this, from other cities around New Zealand. So there's probably a group of about 25 cops, I suppose. Down in this intersection down here, there's police. This whole area goes for like several blocks, a couple of blocks in every direction, and the people have just parked their cars wherever they wanted. Come in here, and they're living on site now. So it's quite amazing, really. There's been a bit of what's the word? Confrontation with the cops, with the police. Something happened early this morning. A couple of hundred cops came in and tried to do something. Tried to catch the protesters off guard, and I'll find out about that soon. I just need to bump into somebody that knows what happened, and I'll get you guys updated with that.
Oh, wait. Hold on, you are with the media thing. Not with mainstream. Yeah, let me get confirmation. Right.
Normally the mainstream media wear masks, eh? But
yeah, I know.
But it does pay to double check, yeah.
Hey,
See that? We're not really too happy with the mainstream media around here, so they're not letting we have our own security, the protesters do, volunteers, and just making sure that the police don't go in. We've got this is our area, goes back a couple of blocks, and the police are not allowed in here, and the mainstream media. Yep, so I'm just going to do a couple of laps. I'll show you what's cracking. I just got here, so I'm interested to find out what happened this morning. There was, several hundred cops came in and tried to start something, I believe. But I'm not going to comment on it until I know exactly what I'm talking about. This mainstream media. Okay, so there's an interview going on there. As you can see, the concrete blocks here, courtesy of the police. I think they're trying to gridlock our gridlock, stop us from probably bringing food trucks in, because all the food here is being delivered, available for free. Actually, I'll go this way. Shit. I'm trying to hold my hand up to the microphone so it doesn't get too windy for you. I'm going to take you to one of the busy intersections on the outskirts. I guess you'd call it one of the front lines. But you've got people camping across the road. Occupation here. People are sleeping in their cars. Their buses. Yeah, so unfortunately something happened this morning. I missed it. I come in, I commuted, so I live out of town, well, out of the city, and I live off-site, so, if the police are going to do all their sneaky stuff early in the morning, like at 3 a.m, 6 a.m. in the morning, I might miss a bit of it, but they have done some stuff later in the day. It's just random, it could possibly kick off at any second, really. So I'll try to catch it. Thanks for joining me for the internationals. This is New Zealand. It's a live of the anti-mandate protest happening at Parliament. People are coming here and occupied by the thousands, and the police are trying to respond, and it's been going for a couple of weeks now. So I'm going to be on for a few hours now, and then for the next few weeks to show you guys how this is going to end. I'm one of the few people TikToking this live, or living this on TikTok. So yeah, follow me and tap the screen a couple of times, and I'll give you guys a feel for what's happening on the ground here. Hey bro. So here's the Wellington railway station. Got a lot of people driving past, tooting their support. Police just hanging around over that side of the road. Here's the protesters' line, concrete blocks that the police decided to put here, which was probably a way to siege us, We can still get food in, even though we were driving in with trucks before. We're just, you get creative. You can get creative, You can use golf carts and things like that, So, This is one of the. It's not very busy here now. Normally you have quite a few people here. But what's the time now? I don't know. It comes and goes. You know. You get, some days it's really busy. Other times it's quiet. Hey, Louis. Yeah, go bro. Another streamer there. He's been streaming the protest here. That's Link. His name's trying to get a different perspective. Yeah, that's streamer. He's got YouTube, Instagram, and his name's Louis. Lingo Louis. That's LINGO-LEWI. And I think he might have caught some of the action this morning. So if you want to go to his channel right now, on YouTube or Instagram, he might have already cut and edit some of this morning's action and posted it. I really should have had a look before I came in actually, because he's living on site, so he would have probably caught that. So I'll just repeat. It's Lingo Louis is his Instagram, and so that's LINGO-LEWI. I'm just going to move. I don't know what I can do about that. Maybe I could make something. Put some cardboard around the microphone. I'm going to stop and I'm going to ask you guys, that wind, is that going to stuff up the live all day? Do I need to fix that? Somebody tell me in the chat. Is the wind okay? Just put it's okay if the wind's okay, and put the wind sucks if the wind sucks. Oh, you're good? Okay, I'm getting it's okay. All right, I'm getting it's okay and go home. So I'm just gonna carry on with the tour. Some people are set up pretty well with the couches. Hey, nice couch. So if you live in New Zealand, you should come check it out. It's definitely history in the making. I don't know how it's going to end. I'm just trying to show you guys what's happening. I'm not going to discuss the agenda. You know, I'm just going to show you what's happening on the ground. So thanks for joining me. For those internationals watching the live, we're in New Zealand, and there's a big protest going on, anti-mandate protest. It's been going for a couple of weeks, and the people have occupied the grounds of Parliament. So you can just see the top of that's the Parliament building there. And it's quite a large grounds surrounding the Parliament building, and it's just full of tents. And as you can see out on the street, it's also full of vehicles and tents, and people are people are living on site now, demanding that the government drop the mandates. The mandates in New Zealand are pretty harsh, pretty tough compared to overseas, compared to other countries. So these people are, fighting for their freedoms. The name of the camp itself is called Freedom Camp. There's free food here, all day, every day. There's free food. So if you're local, come down and you get free feed. It's kind of like a festival vibe, kind of like a South Auckland markets vibe. Somebody's burning the sausages over there. Burnt saucies. Thanks, guys. Oh, no. Thanks, though. I've got to pace myself with those sausages, brother. Yeah. Oh, hello again. So, yeah, free coffee. If you want coffee. Got charging stations here. Generators. It's very friendly here. You know, people just smiling and happy and peaceful. And very good place to make friends, you know, meet people. Whew. So you got a admin team here, security team. You get free stuff. If you need anything, they normally have it there. The donations, you know, there's a lot of donations. So here's the front line. Here's the proper front line with there was 100 arrests here on day 2 when we got here. We had 1 day of speeches and
already at that time.
on the second day the police tried to push everyone out. Hey, but the people came back.
Hey mate, how are you?
So yeah, pretty interesting. What's happening in New Zealand right now? Bit of a pushback against the government.
The government will be held accountable for irreversible damage to our sacred waters, land, seabed and foreshore. What we're witnessing is the poisoning of our water parts per trillion with monosodium fluoroacetate. It is true that there is no scientist in New Zealand that can test the water parts per trillion. Currently, the New Zealand government hides behind their slogan, "Trust the science." Well, in fact, there is no science that's not true or net correct, and the science is flawed, the science is outdated, and it's not relevant to the time we stand in now. For those that have met a man called Mike, that would be man.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very family friendly here. There's kids. They have even movies for kids at 7:30 tonight. Aladdin. So bring your kids, bring your dogs. Beautiful weather here in Wellington. Wellington's an awesome city. Great shopping, great food. I've taken some time off work to come down here and give you guys these live shots. I've put in some annual leave, so I'm really just, you know, I'm on a holiday now, so I'm loving it. I'll go into the city, I'll jump on a scooter, go into the city, spend some time downtown, and then I'll come back and do some more live streaming. So, yep, I'm here for a few weeks, so. Oh, you get free haircuts here as well. It looks like there's a couple of barbers on today, or a couple of hairdressers. Just a small queue for a haircut. So if you're in the Wellington area and you need a haircut, whew. There's normally like a lot more live music going on, but you know, on all parts of the grounds here. But you got to realise it's Tuesday, so probably towards the end of the week it'll ramp up. It'll get a bit busier here, and the weekends normally, you know, this place is normally packed on the weekends. So as you can see, people will now have to use trolleys to bring their food in, whereas before we could just truck it in because the cops have blocked off the entry points. But there's toilets here; they're still getting cleared and cleaned, and there's showers here. The rubbish is still getting removed. The police are, you know, allowing the utilities to come through. So far. So it's very peaceful here right now. Apparently something happened this morning. I'll try and find someone that was here that can tell me what happened. There is a bit of footage, you know, gone out about it. Oh. Must be having a bit of a meeting. They don't want people living it.
Hey bro.
Hey.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Beautiful weather.
Yes.
So more and more
Right,
vehicles
I'm
are
just
showing
gonna,
up here.
Grab me a water. Thanks for joining in today. I'm just going to be doing laps of the protest here in Wellington, New Zealand. It's anti-mandate freedom protest. Just give me a sec, I'm just going to drink some water.
Yeah, she's back there at home.
Alright.
Because the Bluetooth disconnects.
Yeah, thanks for the positive comments, guys. I'm just hiding behind a tree because there's a massive gust of wind. Yeah, sorry guys, probably better that you see the bark than cop that gust of wind. Yeah, the poo conspiracy, that was the mainstream media, bro. What happens, you see, is the people up there in Parliament building, they pay off the mainstream media. So basically what you hear on the 6 o'clock news is what the people up there want you to hear. And, you know, it's just a smear campaign against the protesters here. And because it's public opinion battle, you know. It's information war, info wars, and public opinion wars. So I guess the way I look at it is there's probably 30% of us, you know, freedom fighters across the country in New Zealand, and there's probably a group of 40% in the middle that are on the fence and they can be swayed, you know. and there's probably a 30% at the top end that will never, they'll always believe what the government, that the government has their best interests in mind, and that they'll always believe what they see on the 6 o'clock news on mainstream media. So you can't probably, you won't be able to actually convince them otherwise, So that's the public opinion in New Zealand at the moment. I don't know where it's at the moment, I mean, there's a lot of support for this cause, and it keeps changing probably. The government's spinning, their lies and propaganda on mainstream media. And then you've got people like myself sort of showing you the actual truth on the ground. So you'll hear on the 6 o'clock news that these are right-wing, crazy people, when in actual fact you can see right here on a TikTok live that they're just peaceful, normal New Zealand citizens, It's quite a wide cross-section of people here. There's a lot of retirees, a lot of middle-class workers. And yeah, so if people haven't woken up to the fact that the government doesn't give a shit about them, they probably never will. And this is not about your health, it's about control. It's about the government controlling you through the vaccine passport and the social credit system. Well, you might be one of the 30% that will never be convinced, So that's okay. It's freedom of choice. So if you want to live in that reality, that's cool. But I'm going to, create my own reality. That's the way I roll. And I will say what I want on this live, because it's my live. So you can troll me all you like. Sorry. Yep. But yep, the mainstream media is just an extension of the government, and it's been paid off by the government. So you're better off just turning your TV off. Turn your televisions off. Live free. Create your own reality. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Now, I do realise that there's probably a few government-sponsored trolls on my live right now, and they'll be saying, "Oh, that's bullshit, and that's rubbish, and go home and get vaccinated, and the government does care about your health and all that sort of stuff." And if you do see those comments, just ignore them, because they're really just government plants that have infiltrated my live, and just ignore them. I'm not going to make any moderators in here or kick anyone or block anyone. I can't be bothered. With, and I don't really read the comments, so it doesn't really bother me. Yeah. So yeah, you should come down here and check it out. It's quite a good day. Hey brother. Whew. Yeah, good. Just melting in the sun.
It's hot today.
Yeah, it's real warm today.
Welcome, everybody.
I decided to put the boots on. I had been wearing the slides, but I think I might go there to the Jandals. Oh no, they're just work boots, bro. I don't really want to stay. What's that? Yeah. No, I've just got some trolls on my live at the moment. Yeah. So.
It's incredibly friendly here.
Yeah.
And so many tunes.
Yeah.
People from all walks of life.
Yeah. Come on down, eh?
So come on down and see for yourself if you want to.
Yeah, little punk ass. Come on down.
see, hopefully the public opinion's coming our way. You know, there's a lot of support here, a lot of people driving past tooting.
We've had so many toots, so many people driving past.
I know that the taxi drivers and the bus drivers are on our side. You know, the majority. You know, and probably the train drivers as well. A lot of people are.
I think it's very easy for people to sit home and say nasty stuff about us on their phones without anyone coming.
Yeah. Yep, especially on TikTok. anyway, guys. Yeah, have a good day. Whew. Awesome. So this is the law university or law faculty or whatever. It's where the lawyers study. So there's probably a few lawyers on here that are a little bit upset right now. Oh damn! Somebody broke that flagpole. Might have been the wind. Yeah. So obviously it's now a camping ground. Yeah, I love this. That's a good shot, eh? So true. So sorry to the law students, you know, you're just going to have to just go to the beach or something. Take a bit of a holiday. One of the side effects of fighting for your freedom, I guess. The odd local passing through, wearing their masks, which is good. We always try to be respectful of the locals and the people that work in the area. Say hi, wave, and smile. So if you want to come down, check it out. Wear your mask. It's freedom of choice here. That's the whole point of it. If you feel safer wearing a mask, that's good. But yeah, most of these people are. A lot of these people are vaccinated. Just they're just sick of the mandates. Hey, brother.
Well, they want the mandates. They want the mandates.
So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm at the anti-mandate protest in Wellington, and the people have occupied the grounds and the surrounding streets, surrounding the parliament. Go see what's happening here. Vote the COVID bill. Free to choose. Okay. Actually, I won't go that way. I'm just going to see if they've got some water bottles. Whew. So who knows how long this will last for? Pretty hard to remove all these people and their equipment and vehicles. So anyway, if you just tune in every day, and I'll give you updates, and I'll show you how this ends. Oh, this is the water up there.
Oh my god, that's not good.
Got an admin tent here. If you need something, you come here. A lot of donations, a lot of free stuff. See, there's clothing, free clothing. Here's the front line. It's pretty quiet. I better not hang around there. I'll get jammed. The old police will be like, there's one there, jam his phone. Stop his live stream. It happens, trust me.
When we congregate, like a big building like this, like this, we are all coming together with our own energy systems. I would like to put the seed of awareness and the image in your mind that we are like antenna. You know, like those, I don't want to say it, but those 5G towers? We're like a positive version of that. But hey, you can be a positive version of that, or we can be a negative version of that as well. So, grasping our mind in that aspect, when we walk around this place and when we recognize the depth.
Thanks for joining me on my live today, guys. Just walking around doing laps of what's happening at New Zealand's Parliament grounds. There's been a takeover by the people, for those that just joined. Tents everywhere. Which way should I go? That way? Oh yeah. I'll go this way. So there's the Parliament building, and yeah, so it's just a tent city now. A lot of people living on site. Another angle of the front line. I don't know how many thousand are here. It's pretty quiet. I mean, you know, people go into the city as well. You know, people are living in the city, and people go down there for for lunch and shopping and. But yeah, it's pretty full on the weekends. Last Saturday was the biggest day I've seen, and it was I couldn't move. I couldn't walk around like this. So yeah, probably the same next weekend. So maybe the police will want to get rid of these people by next weekend. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating. There was some sort of like a couple hundred cops came in early this morning, and there was a bit of a standoff at the protest. I've got no idea what happened. I need to find somebody that knows, that I can ask, and I don't want to talk about it until I get my facts straight. Whew, man, I'm hot. So as soon as I know, I'll let you know. I mean, there's probably some footage of it out there. I think I gave you guys another streamer's handle before. I'll give it to you again. If you want to look up a guy called Lingo Louis, that's Lingo Lewi. So Lingo Louis. How am I going to walk around? Go around this way. Yeah, he might have some of this morning's action. He's a big YouTuber, Instagram guy. he's living on site, so hopefully he caught, you know, some of the action this morning. Or at least I think he lives on site. Actually, I might go this way. So the police brought in these concrete blocks as well. That was another move that they made, which was just to stop everyone from coming in. And you know, people will leave, you know, but they won't be able to get back in. So that's probably the reason for that. There'll be many reasons why they blockaded us. I'm just walking down to the dairy. Gonna grab a couple of drinks. So yeah, Wellington, man, it's an awesome city. First time I've spent any time down in Wellington, and I fully recommend it. Crazy times we live in at the moment, but you know, you can still come and visit. Wait, okay, sorry about the yawning. I might grab an energy drink. A bit tired after last night. Not much sleep.
This area, my side. Don't come in this area because there is a central over there.
Yep, always the blue V. Water bottle. Hey. Hey, where? Hey, where? Thank you. What? Let's go. Hang on a sec, just fixing my phone. Alright, there we go. So, we're in Wellington City for anyone that's just swiping through. Heading back to New Zealand Parliament, check out this anti-mandate protest. Yeah, there was some word actually that
Peters has just turned up for Parliament grounds.
Winston Peters.
Yeah.
Oh, whereabouts? Which spot?
He's gone up through the up towards the food.
Oh, up there.
Papa's tent.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Okay, thank you for the intel, bro. Thank you. Well, apparently Winnie the Pooh's turned up, guys. Winston Peters. Pretty famous New Zealand politician. That's an interesting development. We had Russell Crowe, not Russell Crowe, Russell Cootes, sorry, turn up yesterday, so we've got Winnie the Pooh here today. So I'm going to try and get over there. We'll go see what Winston Peters is up to. I was just up there, eh? I'm miles away now. Hey, Winston Peters has just turned up, did you hear? Winston Peters, yeah, he's up by the food on Mosworth right now. Yeah. Hey, the old gimbal here, bro.
I need one of those.
Hey, did you hear Winston Peters just turned up? He's up by the food tent. Winston Peters, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How can I cut him off? I was just about to start banging on about potential EMF weapons here, bro. But I'll leave that for another day. I'm trying to catch up to Winston Peters, who apparently is on Parliament grounds. So it sounds like a few politicians, you know, one or two politicians and celebrities are starting to support the cause. These are the volunteers that are cooking the food. Awesome. Where's Winnie? Oh, here he is, right here. Is it? Yeah, it is too. Yeah.
Where they go?
Excuse me, excuse me. Hey, just let the man walk. Let the man walk. Maybe he's waking up. Maybe he's waking. Let him wake up. Let him wake up. Just give him a break. Give him a break. Yeah, I know, but he's here today, so just let him see what's going on. Let him see what's happening here, and he might wake up. He might wake up. Okay. As you can see, that lady was just trying to, you know, she was just trying to figure out whether Winston Peters was pro-mandate or anti-mandate, and you know, you're never gonna get a straight answer out of a politician, mate. So why bother? Just let the guy do what he wants. know, at least he's come here, so just let him do his little walk around and do his meet and greet.
Two old guys in suits.
At least he's, you know, one of the few politicians that's had the balls to show up here, you know. So he's not wearing a mask. It's cool as well, you know. Yeah, I think you guys are right, Chad. I think that lady was, but maybe a government plant trying to disrupt things. I mean, everyone else seems genuinely happy that he's here. So let me just reposition. Tap the screen, chat. Give me some likes. We'll try and get some more people in here. Eh? Thanks, guys. We can probably get 500 people, 1,000 people in here easy. As soon as, you know, people realise that old Winston's here. Ooh.
Yeah, he's cold.
Got a water bottle? Thanks, chat.
We need all the support we can get at this point.
Yeah,
We need to keep this thing alive. Anyone that helps us, that's good.
Yeah, I agree. You know, Russell Cooch yesterday.
Yeah. Did he arrive here yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see him. Good that he came.
Yeah. You know, any publicity is good publicity, you know.
Yeah. It was positive.
Interesting that he's not wearing a mask, eh?
Yeah, it's a good sign.
The mainstream media will probably, you know.
Think I'm on that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you know what? I'm trying to kill him.
Oh, brother, can I just get the shot?
Drop the weight, guys. Squish.
Are you part of security, brother? Oh, yeah. We need to sort of keep people away from the moon. Yeah, this has got the balls, eh? This has got the balls, eh? Yeah, no mask. Well, mainstream media will probably run with it.
Yeah. Knife by Labour and National.
Hey, stop cuddling everybody. I'm trying to get to the gas station. Oh, man.
Lacey!